Hello everybody, welcome to the Dunc Shot brought to you by Cadillac of New Orleans. Well, today news broke, you've probably read it by now, that Drew Brees has tweaked his contract. The New Orleans Saints working out an agreement with him to move some money around in his deal, and it's caused a lot of speculation, I think, from the public as to what this might mean toward the future Hall of Famers' time here in New Orleans. Well, let me clear the air and tell you right now, I don't see an expiration date on Drew Brees here with the New Orleans Saints. I think today's maneuver was strictly a salary cap mechanism, a little tweaking to give the team a little more wiggle room on the roster this season in case they want to add a player or two. Don't expect a big deal. They don't have enough cap space to bring in a difference maker right now. So if they make a move, it'll largely be for a role player or somebody to fill a spot at the lower end of the roster. But this gives them a little bit of wiggle room in case they want to do that. And frankly, Drew Brees' deal, the one he signed 5 years ago, that mega deal, $120 million over 6 years, it's the easiest place to find salary cap room. So by doing this deal, it pushes a little money into the future, it moves a little money into the present, and it allows the Saints the wiggle room they need this year. But more importantly, it really affects next season. It ups Drew Brees' salary cap figure to about $30 million next year. He's never going to be under that contract next year. The Saints are going to rework that deal next offseason. You can book it, and they're going to make that thing more cap friendly, probably extend him 2-3 more years. I don't know what the extent of his contract extension will be, but you can rest assured Drew Brees will not be playing one way or the other under a cap figure of $30 million next year. The Saints can't afford it. It'd be 1/5 of their cap. And I think that's been the plan all along. I think the Saints have been wise to not redo his deal until next season, because it's allowed them the luxury of going forward without having to redo that deal and push more money into the future. Now they redo the deal probably next February, push some of his money into the 2016 and 17 and 18 seasons, make it more cap friendly, and then Drew Brees is on board here in New Orleans for 3 more years. I know you all have read the Nate Silver article on 538.com. I've had a bunch of people email it to me saying that the Saints should part ways with Brees right now, and I couldn't disagree with that article more. And I have a lot of respect for Nate Silver, but that story cited a lot of figures and data from the 1970s when quarterbacks in their 30s were aging. I think that's irrelevant right now. Quarterbacks can play longer. Players in general can play longer because of the advances they've made in nutrition and strength training. I think you're going to see Tom Brady play up till he's 40. I think you're going to see Drew Brees do it, and I certainly think you're going to see Aaron Rodgers do it. So the fact that a guy in his mid-30s and the 70s couldn't do it, I think is irrelevant, and really we're talking about apples and oranges here. Drew Brees is going to be around the New Orleans Saints for at least 2 or 3 more years, maybe longer. You can count on that. Today's roster move or salary cap move really has nothing to do with Drew Brees' future here in New Orleans. That's it for the Dunc Shot today. I'll be back on Friday with my Fearless Forecast. Please join me then. Take care.